the health and strength of a nation. As we witness repeatedly across the world depends on more than just its economy. In fact, a clear, secure way forward-looking sense of national identity and purpose can instead be the difference between those societies which struggle in testing economic times or fracture when faced with nature or man-made disaster, and those which overcome the challenges they face. That's exactly why Kazakhstan has developed several major state programs which preserve the cultural identity of Kazakhstan.
Program Rukhani zhangyru was initiated by the former head of state Nursultan Nazarbayev on April 12, 2017. It outlines the main goal of the nation for a new historical period: preserve and increase spiritual and cultural values to enter the 30 developed countries of the world. The program provides for several projects aimed at achieving the goals. The Center Kassette Kazakhstan was created on the basis of National Museum of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Various scientific experts, Council of 40 scientists, and public figures on the selection of systemization of national and local sacred places. A full transition to lighting graphics is planned for the near future. From now on, all written speech from publication in print media to record keeping will be in lighting. Before that, a transitional period and adaptation are taken into account, when the population will still be able to use Cyrillic. As today, there are 4 films in production about the sacred objects of Kazakhstan with dubbing in 5 UN languages. Joint projects has been launched with National Geographic's Viasat History and Discovery to shoot a popular science documentary Kurchegan.
In 2004, the state program Cultural Heritage was launched by the initiative of Nursultan Nazarbayev. Its first aspect is directed to the development and strengthening of the national identity of Kazakhstan people through the wealth of cultural heritage. The aims of the cultural heritage are studying, restoration and preservation of historical and cultural heritage of the state, revival of historical and cultural traditions, and promotion of cultural heritage of Kazakhstan. More than 537 books were published, including unique series on history, archaeology, ethnography, and new encyclopedic dictionaries. Film studio Kazakhfilm created 20 documentaries about particularly important historical places and heritage of national culture. Annually, more than 200 events are conducted for the purpose of popularization of historical and cultural heritage in the country and abroad. Thus, we must point out the value of extracurricular activities in the conditions of a museum in teaching the cultural heritage of the Kazakh people to youth. Organized lectures, independent work of students, the use of audio-video tutorials are criteria to measure the effectiveness of the program Cultural Heritage.
In some ways, what is happening in Kazakhstan can seem out of tune with events elsewhere in the world. We seem to be in a period across the continents where countries are becoming more insular, seemingly trying to turn back the clock or shut the door on the rest of the world. But modern patriotism is about not just preserving what makes a country special, but also being ready to adapt and change. That is how Kazakhstan is preparing for the future.